This is the famed Civic Center of Denver, capital of the state of Colorado and the commercial hub of the Rocky Mountain Empire. In less than 90 years, Denver has grown from a tiny settlement of prospectors to its present population of almost 400,000 inhabitants, while the vast number of its government offices has given the city the reputation of being the little capital of the United States. Because of its mile-high altitude and its dry and stimulating climate, Denver has become world famous as a recreational and health center. It is particularly noted for its numerous and beautiful parks. The Colorado Museum of Natural History contains wonderful specimens of animal life and colorful cosmoramas of Rocky Mountain grandeur. About an hour's drive from Denver, upon the summit of Lookout Mountain, we visit the grave of Colonel William Cody, better known as Buffalo Bill, the world-famous scout and plainsman who glorified American frontier life and aroused the attention of countless admirers in all countries of the world. At Colorado Springs, a monument has been dedicated to another famous American, the late Will Rogers, humorist and cowboy philosopher, who met his untimely and tragic death in 1935 when an airplane in which he was circling the globe crashed near Point Barrow, Alaska. Inside this shrine, rooms are devoted to a pictorial review of the life of Will Rogers, who at the time of his death was an idol of the motion picture screen, a popular radio broadcaster, and the writer of a newspaper column that was read by millions. The favorite haunts of Will Rogers were in the wide sweeping stretches of open country, which reminded him of the days when he rode the open range as a cowboy. For it is country like this that naturally inspires nobility and sincerity of character, and bequeaths to the world such souls as that of Will Rogers. Although the discovery of gold in 1858 started the development of Colorado, which was soon found to possess vast mineral resources, making it known as a mining state, the cultivation of fertile valleys such as we see here is largely responsible for the fact that the state's annual agricultural and livestock production value is now almost 7 times that of its mines. Because the highest peaks of the United States Rockies lie within its borders, Colorado is fittingly described as the mountain state of the Union, and it is rapidly becoming popular as the year-round playground of America. Much of the mountain area is owned by the federal government as national forests, parks, and monuments. In fact, 43% of Colorado's total of over 66 million acres is public land. Eternal snows from the mountains feed Colorado's many lakes and rivers, and the Game and Fish Department annually plants over 1 million trout in the swift-moving streams, guaranteeing the sportsman unusual catches when trout fishing is in season. There are about 6,000 miles of trout streams and 2,000 lakes in the state, and this may account for the fact that over 100,000 fishing licenses are issued annually in Colorado. But here is one species of fish that is protected from the angler's hook and generously fed by roadside admirers. In these warm springs, the goldfish seem to thrive through all seasons of the year, and we are told that in wintertime, the temperature of the water prevents freezing, while snowdrifts pile up around it, presenting a unique color contrast between the white snow and the swimming goldfish. Wherever we travel in Colorado, we are constantly confronted with peaceful lakes and rivers and turbulent waterfalls, some of which dash out from the mountainsides at a terrific rate of speed and drop from 50 to 300 feet or more into the valleys below. En route to Mesa Verde National Park, we drive through a picturesque region dominated by Red Rock Mountain, which was about the most colorful peak of all the mountains in colorful Colorado. While this red coloring may appeal to the artist's brush or the eye of the tourist, it has a more material allure for the mining engineer, who sees in it the evidence of valuable mineral ore. And now we arrive at Mesa Verde National Park, where, in favorable surroundings provided by nature, an intelligent tribe of Indians known as cliff dwellers constructed America's first apartment houses in cliffs of solid rock. Some of the dwellings discovered here contain as many as 200 rooms, accommodating about 400 people. The great amount of masonry and its present state of preservation, even after 7 centuries or more, confirms the skill and industry of the builders. The total number of cliff dwellers who once inhabited this region has been estimated at 70,000, and it is generally believed that they attained a higher degree of civilization than any other tribe of Indians in North America. They were a religious people who worshiped the sun as the father of all and the earth as the mother who brought all material blessings. Confident of the goodness and favor of their gods, they depended upon them to make the rain fall and the corn grow tall. This is one of the largest and best preserved of their numerous religious shrines, and it is known as Sun Temple. It was probably built at the time of the great drought in the last quarter of the 13th century as a supplication for more rain. And so we have witnessed something of the early life of the most exalted of American Indians. And in this region, it seems fitting that we should sing our praises to America itself.